You will sow much seed in the field, but you will harvest little, because locusts will devour it. You will plant vineyards and cultivate them, but you will not drink the wine or gather the grapes, because worms will eat them. You will have olive trees throughout your country, but you will not use the oil, because the olives will drop off. You will have sons and daughters, but you will not keep them, because they will go into captivity. Swarms of locusts will take over all your trees and the crops of your land. The alien who lives among you will rise above you higher and higher, but you will sink lower and lower. He will lend to you, but you will not lend to him. He will be the head, but you will be the tail. All these curses will come upon you. They will pursue you and overtake you until you are destroyed, because you did not obey the Lord your God and observe the commands and decrees he gave you. They will be a sign and a wonder to you and your descendants forever, because you did not serve the Lord your God joyfully and gladly in the time of prosperity. Therefore, in hunger and thirst, in nakedness and dire poverty, you will serve the enemies the Lord sends against you. He will put an iron yoke on your neck until he has destroyed you. The Lord will bring a nation against you from far away, from the ends of the earth, like an eagle swooping down, a nation whose language you will not understand, a fierce looking nation without respect for the old or pity for the young. They will devour the young of your livestock and the crops of your land until you are destroyed. They will leave you no grain, new wine, or oil, nor any calves of your herds or lambs of your flocks until you are ruined. They will lay siege to all the cities throughout your land until the high fortified walls in which you trust fall down. They will besiege all the cities throughout the land the Lord your God is giving you. Because of the suffering that your enemy will inflict on you during the siege, you will eat the fruit of the womb, the flesh of the sons and daughters the Lord your God has given you. Even the most gentle and sensitive man among you will have no compassion on his own brother or his wife he loves, or his surviving children, and he will not give to one of them any of the flesh of his children that he is eating. It will be all he has left because of the suffering your enemy will inflict on you during the siege of all your cities. The most gentle and sensitive woman among you, so sensitive and gentle that she would not venture to touch the ground with the sole of her foot, will begrudge the husband she loves in her own son or daughter, the afterbirth from her womb, and the children she bears. For she intends to eat them secretly during the siege and in the distress that your enemy will inflict on you in your cities. So, unfortunately, these are going to be seen again. These are prophecies. And it just goes to show where man can go. I know morally in society, especially when it comes to cannibalism, people they don't see that. And you never know how low a person can go until they feel like there's nothing else left. And for me, it's a time where, especially in the Old Testament, it's where these type of people, would get to a point that they would not consider anything to humble themselves and ask the Lord for help, ask the Lord for forgiveness. Whether it's pride, intended ignorance, it just goes to show just how sinful man can be. It's unfortunate. And has this happened in not just, it's happened beyond the Bible, Bible's time. And I mean Bible's time as in during the BC and the AD, the biblical time that it was written. And so when it comes to man, it's unfortunate. And it's a lot. It's a lot to think about. And so being a believer is one of those things that helps, because it helps us understand that this is the wrong and what we need to do to be right. And being provided this information, though it may be hard to acknowledge that humanity, this can happen, it's best to learn and understand from it. So just it's a lot. It's a lot to think about. How does it make you feel? And what does it make you think?